On our way as we go into the middle of the week. Now we're going to continue to see a warm, muggy night. It feels like 98 out there, so it is hot. And you can see all across North Texas. We have Canton 90, Terrell 91. We've got 95 in Granbury and Bowie at about 92 degrees. Well, when you factor in the humidity, it feels like 96 currently in Fort Worth. Same in McKinney. It's about 98. Denton 96 is what it feels like there. Gainesville, it feels right about 93 degrees there. So we are going to see a change in that as we move forward, which will be nice. For those of you that want to grill, it's going to be a hot one, but I did put the green spatulas out there, so make sure to fire up. Let me know what you are grilling out there this evening for the holiday. We are going to introduce the chance for rain as we go into the day Tuesday. Right now, nothing on satellite and radar, so you do not have to worry about any showers and thunderstorms interrupting your grilling as we go through the rest of the evening. Now, that chance for rain and the dip in temperatures, we have some changes to that. You're going to want to stick with us. I'll have a full wrap-up of that coming up, Jason. All
right, I'll stick around for that. And Kalee, since we're working today, I'm hoping that I have a friend out there who's grilling today.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get a little call after the show. Thanks. Well, we're facing.
Are the emotional glue that hold families together. So whether it's by a phone call, Zoom, a card, or text, they can provide comfort, a sense of direction, and become your child's biggest. 21, and we are having a great Labor Day. For it's a little on the toasty side. It's 92 degrees out there. Feels like 98 because we do have dew points in the lower 70s. So it is humid. It's going to stay muggy as we go into the evening hours tonight. We also have south winds out there. If you're in the shade, that feels great, 15 miles per hour. But if you're in the sun, it is hot. It's currently 96 degrees in Granbury. We've got 93 in Corsicana right now. And Terrell, we got 91. Dallas, 94 degrees. But when you factor in the humidity, it's 98. 96 is what it feels like in Fort Worth. If you look around North Texas, everybody's pretty much feeling like the upper 90s. There's a few triple digits out there. Corsicana feeling like 100, same thing in the Greenville area. So as we move forward, looking ahead, we are going to have another day where it's going to be warm and humid tomorrow. But look at the drastic change once we go into Wednesday and Thursday. Now, I have warmed up the temperatures just slightly from where they have been. And if you're wondering why would you do that? Well, I didn't do it because I felt like it. I did it because it doesn't look like that front quite gets here. Now, we're just going to have to really wait and see how far it gets into North Texas. And that will depend on exactly where our temperatures end up as we go into Wednesday and Thursday. Right now, I have 80 degrees on Wednesday, about 11 degrees below normal. Then as we go into Thursday, 79, still 11 degrees below normal because as we go into the day on Thursday, our normal high temperature drops to 90 degrees. Then as we go into Friday and Saturday, those temperatures will slowly start to warm back up. But what you'll see with the 10-day forecast coming up, no more 90s on there after tomorrow. But where's that front now? Well, it's well to the north of North Texas. Here's where it is at this point. A lot of rainfall, heavy rainfall in Montana right now. This is going to continue to make its way to the south. As it does that, it's going to bring some snowfall to parts of Wyoming as well as Colorado. So spots like Denver that reached record high temperatures a couple days ago, they're going to see some snowfall and temperatures in the 30s tomorrow. For us, front looks right now to stay parked right over 35 or even just slightly to the north and west. So if that's the case, it's going to keep the heaviest rainfall over the western edge of the viewing area as well as up into the panhandle, keeping some of that rainfall and also keeping the biggest drop well to the northwest of us. So we will continue to look at this and watch this as we get closer. Overall, if we look at the forecast as we move forward, the best rain chances coming up in the next half hour will show you the totals, but look to stay west of I-35. Overall, the forecast as we go into the day tomorrow, big day for many school districts across North Texas going back to school. If you are virtually, you know, it's going to be a good day early on to get outside, take a break. 90 degrees. This storm chance doesn't move in until the afternoon and evening hours. So you have the whole morning, and then in the afternoon, just keep an eye on the radar by downloading the WFAA app and you'll be okay. Here's what's going to happen here as we move forward. Now, we are not going to see a extreme drop in temperatures like some locations up to the northwest, but we do have a cool down out there. So we've got Greenville at 95, Canton at 90, Paris at 91. If you look off to the west, Mineral Wells at 94, 92 in Stephenville, Hillsboro at about 92 degrees. And when you factor in the dew points that are right around 70, and we do have upper 90s to near triple digit heat indices right now. So we've got 100 is what it actually feels like in Greenville as well as Corsicana. 99 is what it feels like in Hillsboro. Dallas 98, 96 in Fort Worth, and 96 also also in Denton. So what about the rest of the evening? Overall, a great night. It is going to be muggy. What you don't see on here is the fact that we're still going to have higher dew points, but 89 degrees at 7 o'clock, 85 by 9 o'clock, then falling into the mid to upper 70s to start off tomorrow morning. So 75 degrees for school districts that are going back to in-person if you chose to do that. It's going to be a nice morning to head out the door. South winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. We're going to deal with mostly sunny skies and about 75. But that's going to change as we go into Tuesday afternoon. Afternoon into the evening hours, the chance of rain is going to go up. 30% in coverage as we go into Tuesday. Overnight into Wednesday, it's going to jump up to 50%, and by Wednesday, it's 70% in coverage. We're going to talk about the storm system. It's going to bring this chance for rain to us. We're going to talk about how much and the temperature change that we will see along with this coming up when I see in a few minutes. Jason? It's not going to snow here. That's the good news. We are going to see a cool down, and the front's going to get close to 82 degrees out there. It feels like 98, so it's warm, it's humid. Our story narrative hasn't really changed yet. South winds 15 miles per hour out there. That's nice in the shade, but not so much when you are in direct sunlight. So Mineral Wells, you're at about 94 degrees right now. Bowie, Gainesville, 91. We've got 92 in Waxahachie. Mexia, right around 92 degrees as well. What about when you factor in the humidity? It feels more like 96 in Mexia. We've got 100 is what it feels like in Corsicana. That's one of the two spots that feel like the century mark, Greenville being the other spot. Granbury, you're feeling more like 96, and same with Fort Worth. So as we move forward into the day tomorrow, I have temperatures right around the 90-degree mark in Dallas, 91 in Fort Worth, 91 in Corsicana, 91 in Greenville, 92 in Denton. When you factor in the humidity, it's going to feel like the mid-90s. So another warm day, but that front is going to quickly approach North Texas. Here's where it's going to be tonight. Then as we go into tomorrow morning, here's 7 o'clock. Here's where we are. There's Denver, there's the cold air, 34 degrees. They reached the century mark a few days ago, and now they're talking about the 30s. Here comes the front as we go into 7 o'clock in the evening on Tuesday, 48 degrees in Amarillo, but we're still dealing with temperatures in the 80s. Watch the front. It approaches the northwest edge of the viewing area with Wichita Falls at 54 at 7 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. Still 75 degrees at DFW, warms up to the mid to upper 80s, and it really depends on just how far east this front gets, how cool we drop as we go into Wednesday night and into Thursday. Here's 3 o'clock, 80 degrees. So those of you that do go back to in-person school, but when you head off to school, it'll be warmer than when you head home from school. So you may just want to keep that in mind. Also, we'll have that chance for rain as we move into the afternoon on Tuesday through Thursday. We'll keep those scattered showers around. So here's the breakdown. DFW area, scattered showers and storms, temps 10 to 15 degrees below normal. Then west of I-35, some strong storms possible Tuesday evening, rainy and cool post-frontal boundary, and temperatures 10 to 20 degrees below normal after that front moves through. East of I-35, little to no rain, temps near normal. And here's a look at how much rain we could see. East Texas, a tenth of an inch to maybe a half inch to an inch. For Dallas, Fort Worth, you're more inch to 3 inches. Again, depending on where that front moves. 75 degrees tonight, warm and muggy. Tomorrow, 90 degrees as the high temperature with the chance of storms in the afternoon and evening. Here's a quick look at that 10-day forecast. So you want to make sure that you're kind of paying attention to that. But we still have a warm and muggy night that we have on tap, and another warm and humid day tomorrow before we see that fall-like